Granbelm is a show that came seemingly out of nowhere. It's a show created by Nexus Studios, who previously have done a bunch of cute slice of life girl shows, and now this is their take on an action show. And it's an action show with mechs as well. But not only does it have mechs, it also has the aesthetics and a lot of inspiration from magical girl shows. So all the characters in this show, as you would expect from this studio, are cute girls, and they all have fantastic designs. They all animate well and are extremely expressive. If you've ever seen the show Comic Girls, you'll know what to expect from this show in terms of design. Every emotion is represented perfectly on screen, and every character has their own little flourishes and movements. I especially love how each character has their own way of controlling the mech from inside of it, and how the mech almost looks like this giant endless space place. It's really cool. Now the show sort of is an isekai in a weird way, but it almost parodies and mocks that idea. The show is really self-aware in its dialogue, which is surprising, especially because the show also has a lot of intense action scenes. By the way, the action scenes in this show are amazing. There's so much sakuga in every part of the episode, and the entire episode is basically action. The setup of this show seems to be some sort of death match, where on the full moon each character has to fight in their mech to take control of the Granbelm. It seems like a very interesting concept, and the main character seems like a good fish out of water to view this concept through. I'm really excited and interested to see where this show goes. It's one of the best shows of the season so far. Aesthetically, it's just so beautiful. The color palette is gorgeous. It almost reminds me of something like No Game No Life with all the purples and the blues. This is less in your face with this aesthetic, but it still looks really gorgeous. And all the mech designs are really interesting. They almost look like fatter Gundams that are smaller and more chibi. It fits the tone and the style. So far, I love the dialogue, and I love the action, and I love the overall aesthetic and directing and tone of the show, and I'll definitely be watching this one this season.